Hello, everyone. Welcome to our live. We are Henan Luxury Integrated House. I'm Daisy.
I'm Annie.
Yeah, today we're going to show you about one stop of steel structure. We're going to show you more details about the steel frame and the covering materials.
Yeah. So the first, we will introduce our steel structure warehouse, and later we will introduce the wall panel and the roof panel and the container house, the prefab house. So
yes,
we will begin the first step.
Yeah. Now we're going to show you about the steel structure project, and for the steel structure, we're gonna to make the steel beam and the column to make the whole frame, and then we're gonna put on the purlin to support the load, and put on the covering material. The panel gonna we're gonna put on the screw on the purlin to fix the panels.
Yeah. So everyone, you can see our photo on the computer. So this one, the roof panel, and you cannot see the roof panel because this building with the parapet wall.
Wow.
So you can see
it is more cool.
The top set with the parapet wall. So this wall panel use the steel sheet, and the inside use the insulation material. So the outside with the horizontal steel sheet to make the wall panel. So
can it be vertical?
Yes. So if your panel with the wall plate, so your purlin will be the horizontal. So when we design the whole building, so we will choose the right design and make the better solution for your building for your using.
Yeah, and I really like the parapet wall. It makes the whole building more beautiful, right?
Yeah. This building, because it is a food factory, so we use the two big doors, doors, the rolling doors. So when your truck come to this factory, so the truck can into through the rolling door to take your goods. So after you finish it your food, your package, so the truck can fit your goods and the goods to through the rolling doors to go out.
Yeah.
Go out, and also the customer also choose the brick wall and make the direction the sheet to make this building will be more beautiful.
Yes, and for the rolling door, the door size can be customized by your need. Like any just size, you can put in. You can drive the trunk into the building, and you can share with us the trunk size, and we can customize the door size for you to light your trunk or the car, anything. And if you do have the high machine inside, you can share with us the size about the height, and we're going to adjust the height of the door. And for the brick wall, yeah, I think it is beautiful. It is smart design because if we do that with the brick wall, we can to isolate the steel with the land, and and if there is rain here, and the water can't contact cannot with the steel sheet directly. Because there is the brick wall, and it can protect the covering material very well can take more large of the lifespan.
And this brick wall we can build the 1 meter and the 2 meter according to your requirements.
Yeah, and the window is also more beautiful, right?
Yeah, this window we use the aluminum and the double layer to keep the insulation, so you don't worry about the quality. So if your budget is lower, so we can also recommend the PVC plastic, the windows.
Yeah, and now let's check with the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see the different way.
So today we can begin the foundation, because if we want to build the whole building, so before we deliver all our material, so you can also, according to our foundation drawing, to make the foundation, to look for the installation the team to help you to do the foundation according to our foundation drawing. So,
yeah.
So after our materials
arrived your site,
so you can install the steel frame, steel structure, and all the materials then the later. So from this picture, you can see our customers are installing the column. So this one column use the H-type column. So according to our design, to make the different spans and the distance of the column. So also including our roof beam and all other the purlins to finish the whole building. So this part only show our customer to understand the column and the beams.
Yeah, and the foundation, right?
Yeah.
And for the foundation, we do have the different way, and also you can do it in your local way. Some of our customer do it in local and their way, and it is very strong and beautiful and well. Some with the foundation to make it like a circle, and it can work as well.
Yeah. So if you want to, we offer the installation the service. So we can send our installation team and the engineers to build and install the whole building from the foundation to install the steel column and the beam and the purlin and the wall panel and the roof panel to finish it the whole building for you. So and finally, so we can make the turkey project.
Yes, and also if you want to do it on, we can provide the detailed drawing. The drawing includes how to installations the steel column, steel beam, and it includes the foundation, detailed foundation part for you to make the foundation. If you have no idea, you can follow our ways to make it. And for the different size for the steel structure, we're gonna to suggest you with different way to make the foundation. Some just make the some small size. We just make the like a 100 or 150 millimeter cement, concrete cement to and for the foundation, and to put on the expansion bolts to connect the foundation and the column. It can work as well. We just to installation one on New Zealand, and our customer feedback to us with the picture, right?
But later we will show you about the good feedback from our customers. So from this picture, so our customer used the big crane because this warehouse with the big warehouse the set with a smaller warehouse.
Yeah. If you do have the crane inside, you can show us, and we can design the crane beam for you. And we need to consider the how much tons, how much weight your crane needs, and to design the steel structure for you.
Yes. So this picture, because this project we built in the Angola, because this country belongs to the African, so they chose the steel sheets for the wall. This house for the Jewish factory. So after finishing our warehouse, they will put the equipment to product their foods and the joints.
Yes.
So this warehouse also with the parapet wall. So from outside you cannot see the roof panel, the roof frame.
Yeah, I see a special of this design. I see it is a two span, right?
Yeah.
Normally the steel structure with only one span.
Because the warehouse and the total height almost the 8 meters. So
yeah.
The concrete wall is the
roughly half of the building.
Yeah, almost the 4 meters. So the customer choose the higher windows because the wind night. So it's very safe. It's very safe from outside. So it will put the two rolling doors. So before just now we showed the two rolling doors is on here. So the truck and the car pass through this rolling door to take your goods and finish it. And it's also for the canopy frame. So it will keep when it rains, it will not through these doors into inside.
Yes, and if there is rain, you can stand in here and to free of the rain, and you can see with this project we do the roughly half of the brick wall here, and then other we use the color steel sheets, and there is workers to installation it, and also you can to put other decorate material here. And this building is very, very special because it's with two span, and roughly we do only one. And because it is too big, so we make the different plan to cut the cost for customer. If you have the big plan, big project, you can contact us, and our engineer will to think about come up with some new design to fit your demands and cut the money for you.
Yeah, this project almost spent our customer almost the 20 days. So because our customers did this project by himself, so later and in the future he will place an order from another project with the food factory because we already sent the quotation.
Yeah.
So later, because this picture is the whole building, so later we will introduce from the steel frame to the panel, lighting, and the roof. This is from the front different. To see this factory.
Yeah. Different way to see the whole project.
Yeah.
And you can see
you can understand because this customer choose the steel sheet, then instead by vertically, by horizontal. The panel and the sheet by horizontal. So this purlin will be the vertically to light the panel to horizontal on it. So we will use the screws to fix this purlin to make the more stronger.
Yeah. Then whatever how the wind load so much, the panels will stick with the plane and don't for
engineer to make for our other customers.
Yeah.
So slightly smaller.
You can see, and for this design, it also with the brick wall here. This is the brick wall and any size mentioned before. Yeah.
Like to check it clearly.
It can do 1 meter or 1.5 meter for the wall.
Yeah, we just want to show you about the 3D. So before you want to see, before you build your steel building, so if you want to see the how looks like of my building, so we can design the 3D to show you how looks like in the future of our building. So this project also with the parapet wall, so
Yeah.
also with the rolling doors, but this windows is I think is a little lower because the window light, if you don't put the steel mesh, so it's not so safe.
Yeah, and they do the wall panel and the parapet wall with different colors, right? We can do the different colors for customer.
Yeah, the bottom, the customer choose the blue one, so the top choose the yellow color.
Yeah.
If you want to choose the another color, so we can also design the red color and the dark gray color and the white color. The all color we can do.
Yes, and also if you want to some special color you like, you can Google the RAL color chart and show us the color numbers.
So this rolling door, we also design the canopy. So if you don't like the rolling door, so we can also recommend the sliding door. The sliding door can open from outside and from left and right. Yeah. So we can also design the canopy to keep the safety. I will show you later about our another 3D.
This one is for Thailand customer, right?
Yeah.
And it has a monkey roof here.
Total the 6 monkey roofs.
Yeah.
Because the monkey roof also can from here to the ending, but maybe our customers will keep the different requirements, so keep the fresh area to keep the good in the inside. So also, if you want to choose the four doors, so we can also design the 4 doors and the both sides also according to your requirements. So on the roof, if you make the business, so we can also recommend the skylight to keep the bright of the building and inside. Yes,
if you don't want to put the window on the wall, and you can choose to make the skylight on the roof. It can make the inside more lighter. And then about this one also with a parapet roof and this building with two span as well. And then maybe some customer will curious about how to let the rain down. You can see there is a slope and the rain will down follow into this. And for here we going to install the gutter.
Yeah, because the building with the parapet wall, so we will design the gutter is the inside of the parapet wall.
Yeah.
So you cannot see anything from the outside, only a flat and smooth wall.
Yeah, and from front and from the front and the back, you can see it's not like the double slope, not like the normal warehouse or storage. It looks like a more beautiful building. It is modern. Yeah, modern. It is more modern.
Yeah, it's very colorful. So if you don't like this type, so we can also send another type. So if you can leave your message, and the email, so our colleague will send you the more designs about our building, our projects that we have done before, and we also can attach our catalog with the price list. So you can see our price list and it terms and what we sell and what we can do for you. Yeah, so we can begin. You can the friend you can follow our company and on your phone.
Yeah, follow our company. You will got the new information about the products and the live information. And also, we have the coupon for you. If you follow us, you will get the new information to make the decision in good condition for you. And for now, we will introduce you about some design and some project we do before. And now we're going to show you another different design. Yeah, it is the double slope. It is the double slope roof and with a rolling door, and also this part we're gonna to make the roof more longer than the before, and we can make it like the corridor, and you can put thing here or make other thing, do something in here, and to make it more longer you can do this and the open outside shield.
Yeah, this warehouse maybe looks like a smaller. So before we show the bigger factory, so maybe many of customer wants to build a smaller sheet and a smaller warehouse on in his farm. In the farmhouse, he can storage something and for car repair. So you can choose this type and with the because this warehouse our customer also choose the steel sheets and instead by the locally because this warehouse is almost the 200 square meter, so the height will be the 5 meters. So they didn't do the brick wall and the concrete wall. So we designed from the land to the ridge to design all the steel sheets with a steel frame. So they also make the rolling door, the small door, and the windows. So this type is special. So because our customer will storage something and make when it rains, they can stand on here to keep safe to cause the top with the extension.
Yes, and the size can be customized by your needs, like this one, this side, and this one.
Yeah, we will show you in inner.
Yeah, if you like this design, and you can show us about the building legs, width, height, and the width of the over part.
Yeah, because we many of our customers want to build a smaller one. So this building, we designed the H-type scale for column and the beams. So if your budget is smaller and lower, so the span is smaller. So we will design the square tube, and you can call the RHS. So but in advance, so we must consider the safety and in your country, because our engineer need to consider the weather and the wind load. So
yeah, and snow load, right? Yeah.
So you can check this building. The top of this building, we use the steel sheets. And you can also choose the side panel to keep the insulation.
Yes, and also on the roof in with the skylights. If as any side, if your budget is limited, you can to make the skylights inside the window. The skylights is more cheaper than the window.
Yeah, because it will reduce the electric and reduce the electric, save the electric for you.
Yes, and for this building, this picture, you can see the more details that we do, and we can introduce you some, and you can see this is the steel beam, and outside it is this is the column, yeah, and outside it is beam, and we go outside to choose the wall plane and the roof plane.
We also put the horizontal bracing and the column, later, the support column, yeah, and the bracing, because many some sellers say they don't design the bracing. So because according to your country, the country standard, so we must design the bracing for you to keep the supports the more columns.
Yeah.
Because our customers sent us the photos from the installation to finish it the whole building. So we will teach you how to build the whole building from the design.
Yeah, this one is
we can from the foundation. Our customer did the foundation before our goods arrive to his country. So you can check how to make this foundation. The foundation must according to the project the size and the distance of column and beams and beams. So our engineer and we will give you some suggestion to match your country standard. The customer also use steel bar and concrete and the cement to keep the land will be smooth and flat to keep the when they work inside of this sheet, it's very comfortable.
This is the installation.
Yeah, installation.
Yeah.
After finish it's the foundation, so the customer will build the column according to our installation drawing. From the here to one pieces and one pieces, the columns will build on the land and on our foundation boards to join together.
Yeah.
Because our column already finished with the concrete plate in our factory, so you can use the boards to join directly. It's very easy and it's fast.
Yeah, and the steel structure is heavy. And to install it, if you just got our material, you may need 25 ton crane to you it to the column and beam.
Yeah, after finishing the column, so the customer will install
tie bar, right?
Yeah, the tie bar will keep the
balance of the two column, and it will connect all the column in this side, because if you want to pull down this column, you have to pull down this one. But because there is a tie bar connect these two columns. But if you want to pull down this one, you have to pull down this one. It's connects all the column, so it's difficult to make it down. The tie bar to just keep the balance of the column, and to increase the strong.
Yeah. So why we put the tie bar? You can see we will put this because the some countries with the big wind. So before you make the beams, so you can use the tie bar to keep the column and the columns the more stronger. And when your country with the big wind, so the column will not drop. Yeah, it will keep the safe.
Yeah, and if you cannot install all the column and beam in 1 day, when you finish install the column, we we fully suggest you to install the tie bar first, because it can keep the all structure the balance. And if you don't if you just put on the column, and in the night if have the heavy wind here, the column will maybe fall down. So we make the tie bar here.
Yeah, don't worry about it, because after you receive our goods and the installation, so we will make the after sales.
Yeah.
After sales service to give how to install and the right way to install your sheet and warehouse.
And if you have any question when you installation the project, you can show us message or take the picture. Our engineer will find the.
From this picture, you can see our customer is very happy. Because he got a perfect project to, and when the neighbor to visit this warehouse and a smaller sheet. So if he lacks this factory and this warehouse, so maybe he will choose one and choose our company to build one. So this customer will introduce our company to help his neighbor, and or he will be our agent and look for customers. So we will help from the design to quotes and give the best offer to his customer. And in this country we will begin one and more one, the one more the projects and the one by one.
Yeah. And this project, we can say there is two more column here, right? Yeah, because in some countries there is the heavy wind, so we make the two or one column in the middle, in the side wall, to keep the whole steel structure more stronger.
Yeah, if you need a rolling door or big rolling door from here, so we can make the column in the next to the rolling door to inward or outward to make the column in here. So if you need the rolling door in here, so our column will be moved to here to leave the space for your rolling door and keep your truck or car to take your goods to make the installation, or the later you will make the other business, so it will help you.
Yeah.
Okay. So we can see the next picture. Already finished the steel frame, steel column, and the beams. So the purlins already finished. The purlins will be already be horizontal. So the steel sheet will be also were already then it's down on the purlin. So the top one also our customer is installing
the roof plane, right? Yeah, and later we're going to put this steel sheets on the wall and roof. It can be installed like this, the vertical, and or it can be to like the horizontal, like this. And different way to install it. We're going to cite a different way to installations the plane. If you do with vertically, the plane will to make like this more
horizontal.
Yeah, horizontal and more smaller too. And you can to put on the screw on the plane to fix the steel sheets. Also, if you installation the salvage panels, it do the same way. And if you to installation the steel sheets by the horizontal, the plane will to make it vertical, right?
Yeah. So you can see from this side. So our customers choose the extension. So the beam will be over this column. So it will use the bolts to join together. So this also use the beam and the square tube. Yeah. You can also choose the angle, the arrow angle, the bracing, and also can choose the square tube to support this part smaller beam to make the on this beam also with the purlin, and then on the purlin also make the extension the steel sheets, roof steel sheets. This one just the right side with the extension. If you want to choose the left side with the extension, so we can also design for you. Yeah, our customer already in her production.
It's finished.
Yeah. Maybe we can show you about the video, about some video. So you can check.
Wow. This model is for the Thailand project.
Yeah.
We do like three warehouse.
If you are interested to see the details of this building, so later we can also show and introduce some details of this project.
Yes.
Because our engineer team and went to the Thailand for installation.
Yes, and if you want to see the how look like of your building, you can show us your customize the layouts, and our engineer can make the picture or the video like this for you to check how look like this, how look like of your building. It is very, very detailed, and you can see from the outside and the inside. And all the detail can be seen again. Like the brick wall you want to set, the window, and the monkey roof, and the color of the wall and roof. And you can
for the door color, so you can also choose the different colors. So our engineer will suggest you and make them more beautiful for your project.
Yes, and when our customer does the shutter door color with the green, it is more beautiful as well. Like this one with the parapet wall, you can choose the wall panel color and the parapet wall panel with different colors. It is more beautiful as well. Or if you want to make it like a complete building, you can choose just one color.
Yeah, the color. You can also tell us which type do you like and which color do you like. So we will do it. We will do it and tell you and what color is match your panel is more beautiful.
Yes, I got a customer from America. He shared with me a picture that with white white color for the wall panel and the roof panel, and with the corner with green. It is more beautiful as well.
Yeah, we not only do the smaller in the warehouse, the big warehouse and factory. We also can do this type the office. Yeah. You can see the office. This rolling door. The top cap is inside and with the mezzanine for their office. So you can see the mezzanine with the second floor with the stair. So with the many different rooms, the bigger room and the smaller rooms.
Yeah. You can see there is the sun inside because on the roof is the skylight. And on the roof there is the fan system as well. It is good for the ventilator.
If you are interested in this project, you can also leave your message and the email. So our colleague in our sales and the sales manager will send you the videos and the pictures of the on set.
And also like the mezzanine, you can to do with this factory, the office area, and we can do the ceiling part for you as well. We can use our sales channel to with the ceiling parts, and also we can do other type. And you can show us. We can show you more options and for your reference.
Yeah, this project is we have done in the Thailand, and our install team in the went to the Thailand for install the total the full warehouse, including the main big factory, and also including the car parts and also,
the restaurant.
Yeah, also including the dining and the restaurant, because our customer also came to our office to talk about the drawings. So from the foundation, the details, because maybe your country and our country with the different the foundation details. So we can talk about the together with our engineers, and you can tell your requirements and how to. And we can make a way how to match your country standard to like your to like your project and the drawings to through the your engineer understand it and build it.
Yeah. And if you need, we can make a group for your engineer and our engineer to confirm all the details.
Yeah, because this big warehouse, the heat already over the 10 meters, so the customer chose the and designed the overhead crane. You can see from the later. Also, this customer also choose the extension roof.
And they do big cabinets.
We can from the first one. This is the steel frame.
Oh, foundation is so high.
Yeah, because the heat over the 10 meters, so we designed the crane beam
Yeah.
to support the overhead crane. You can check the beams with the smaller bracing and the columns and the joint under
Foundation part.
on this foundation, this tab.
Yeah.
Overhead crane down here. So the crane beam is down here to support the overhead crane. So because this the same size from the top to the bottom with the same sections, because this why we design this column, because this warehouse needs the crane beam and the overhead crane. So this column only makes the from top to bottom the same section. So if your warehouse don't need the overhead crane and the crane beam, so we will design the different section of the columns. The columns will design the different section, because the top of column will with the bigger section and the bottom with the smaller section, because this way it will reduce cost of steel weight and of your total the whole project. It will reduce cost and make the save money for you.
Yeah. Yes. When inside you with the crane here, and you have to consider the crane and the land, the vertical distance of this, because it is a very important, and you have to consider the how uh how the distance you gonna to light up the goods, and to consider this distance, our engineer will consider and your design and your need to make the crane beam, and start the suggest use the lights, suggest use the height of the whole building.
Yeah. So the next part, and our engineer already finishes the wall sheets, because
you can see this is a stippling, right?
yeah, because the right way is from the foundation, then the column and the tie bar, then we will install the beam, then the roof purlin. After finishing roof purlin, then we will install the wall panel or wall sheets. No. After roof pulling, then
we're gonna start
the wall pulling. After finish the wall pulling, we will install the
wall sheet.
After this, the bracing. So we will install the wall sheet and the wall panel. So after finishing the wall panel, so we will install the roof panel or roof sheet. You can check our engineers and the workers built a perfect project and wonderful for our customers, because this customer also give us the good feedback, and later they will introduce the more customers to us. You can check this bracket. This bracket will support the current beam.
Yeah.
The double current beam.
Yes. If you do the long span on the west, you can size the middle column here. It will reduce the cost for you. And if you want to size two part of the building with the crane, we can size this part and to support double crane beam, right?
Yeah, this way, if you want to put the equipment for the production line, so we will consider your equipment, the area. So we will design the column, the distance of column, and the place. How many pieces the columns? So we will ask you if you put the equipment according to our drawing and design. So we will let you know if you can put the equipment on this area and or on the other area. So if you must put the equipment on the middle of this warehouse, and even your warehouse is very big, so we will let the column and the columns use the bigger section and the bigger size to reduce the middle columns and let your equipment in the middle, but also consider the price and the estimation of your project to talk about the details, all the details about the drawing and the cost to match your work, to match your requirements.
Yeah. If the building size is small, we can suggest you with the square tube or the small section of the H-type steel. It will to reduce the cost for you, and it can fit your need. You can check with next picture. This whole picture is about our talent project.
This project also is one of our successful project, because this project is in the Canada. So our customers came to our factory the 2 times, because the steel frame he bought from the last year. So later and this year he bought the PU with the rock wall. Later we will show you about our PU with rock wall sandwich panel. So you can check from outside to see that this warehouse is very beautiful. So because this type sandwich panel installation by the horizontal to install.
Yeah. And it can have the screw between the 2 panels, and also we size with the 2 sharp door and the 2 small door here, and also with the parapet wall here.
Yeah, because this lines according to according to the distance of protein in the protein. So design the length of the panel. You can choose from the 3 meters and 4 meters and 5 meters, but the horizontal panel cannot do the so longer because according to your warehouse, the size of the, because this building used for the office, so make a shorter length, make a shorter, it will be better for the longer side.
Yeah, and the customer chooses this color. This color is more beautiful as well.
Yeah, because the middle, you also need a corner to cover the gap.
Yeah, and from the outside, this is the corner with the dark green, and it is much
seems
stainless.
Like SS stainless.
Yeah. This corner.
This is the back of this office.
In the underneath, it is the concrete foundation. Yeah, and
it's almost the same as this parapet wall. Yeah. So if you want to make your company name and your office name on the wall, so you can also print your company the name on the wall. Use the different colors. Use the red color or blue color. This is the front. From the front to see the windows, you can also know more about the windows, because our windows, it can do the aluminum, also can do the PVC, because we just now talked about the windows. So this windows, the glass is fixed. Glass is fixed on the wall and the wall and on the window frame. So you can see 1, 2, 3, total six windows. All the windows are fixed.
Yeah, we also can do the sliding window and the casement windows.
Yeah, the door we can also do the aluminum and the other panel door. We can also check the South African your way, the project, because this customer bought our steel frame and with the panels, but this frame you can check the difference of our common the steel frame, because they choose the white color paint.
Yeah. We can do the white color, and normally we do the dark green color for the steel structures. And for this one, you can see the white color is very beautiful as well, and it also with the green inside, because you can see this also with the middle column and with the double cream.
But the most important, our steel beams and the columns cannot do the galvanized if you want to paint white color. Also including the burnings and the bracing and the tie bar. So we will make the weld the raw materials. Then we will paint the white color in our factory. So if have some area with the damage, so we will send one more the box the paint. So you you can make the more wonderful and the
if there have some scratch, you can put the painting on it.
Yeah.
With the brush. Local. Yeah, in local. You can handle it more easily. And with this, you can see the whole steel structure is finished. We our customer put on the column and the tie bar, and also with the beam and the rolling plane, and also we start to installation the roof panels.
And this roof panel is almost 100 millimeter.
Yeah.
The thickness.
And also you can see here.
Yeah, because this customer bought the four warehouse in the different years. So we will design. So we will use the real weight to calculate the exact the section of the steel weight and the steel section.
You can check here and here. This with the gutter, right? No, plain and gutter.
Plain.
Oh, okay.
So gutter will
understand.
And this customer also needs the green beam because he will load the 15th goods. So if you want to put the overhead crane, so before we design this warehouse, so you need to tell us how many things of your overhead crane. So you will inform us. So we will discuss with our engineer to design the exact width of the column and the beams to support your overhead crane.
Yeah, because also confirm the distance, right?
Yeah. Because if you don't inform us, so we will design the without crane beam to support your overhead crane. So your warehouse will not safe when you use it, because this is very, very important. The sandwich panel, because in the south of American, the customers usually choose the sandwich panel. But some countries the sandwich panel is cheaper, so we can suggest the steel sheet because the customer, if customer don't need the insulation material, so we will make suggest the steel sheet for your project to keep it safe.
Yes, and let's check with the next picture. And
you can check this picture with the beautiful color, because we also paint the white color.
Yeah.
So because the result, they have not installed the overhead crane.
Yeah.
So
you can see.
Yeah.
And also it usually we suggest you to put on the roof panel and also then with the wall panel, and you can see the whole steel structure is finished, and the customer put on the roof panel here. It is very beautiful. And
yeah, it also can use for the carport, so without wall panel and without wall sheet, so only with the roof frame. So another way, you can also make a concrete wall without the columns and the concrete wall, and make a smaller column to join your concrete wall. So we will design the roof beam and the roof panel to join this small column to keep this warehouse, also reduce the cost and save money for you.
Yes, and inside to make the side panel or the steel sheet for the wall, and you also can to make the make with the make with the brick wall, and also you can with the some wooden material here. It's all can work.
Yeah, I think if it's without wall panel or wall sheet, also looks it's very beautiful, and because you can everyone to see the warehouse with carport.
Yeah, some customer like this only to make it like a shade.
Yeah,
without the wall panel. Yeah.
South of America is also a big market on in our company.
Yes, the four sides is open.
This is our old customer of our manager. So we are waiting for the next project, because in our factory we are making the more column and the beams. So we are waiting for the more the projects in the future from these old customers. So if you have the more projects from our company, so please send us the more inquiry to our manager. So we will send you the better quotation and the best quotation. So I think I trust you will choose us the one more time in the future and only choose our company.
Yes, once trust, one time for trust, and we can do a good friend for life.
Yeah, you can check it from the site, the both side to check, because it's very special. Maybe because our quality is good, so our customer also install is very very good.
You can see for this column was outside with
also with the parapet wall.
Yeah.
Because this column and the under column also with the smaller column to make the wall panel to hiding the top roof panel.
The double slope. Yeah. And for now, more and more customer more like some design more modern and more beautiful. Don't want the normal storage design. If you want to make it the park inside park, you can consider this design. And also we can to make different color of the panel and design the each part of the color of the wall panel to make the building looks more special.
This warehouse also with the white color. Yeah, you can check the before we finish it this steel frame. So then later we will install the wall panel in the roof panels with the Berlins. Then the last project. So also similar with our before we talked just now we talked about that project. So this project also with the bigger the wider rolling door, and with the same the beams and the columns and the column. This column we use the square tube. We also can also use the each columns. You can check the wall panel, because this one use the car repair. So they choose the wall panel and the roof panel on the Berlins.
Yes. and we do the red color of this steel structure. And for this part, the shutter door, we do this column and this column to support the door.
Customer also did the concrete wall before our goods arrive. You can check the whole building without middle columns because the span is smaller.
Yeah, on the roof, if you think which part is not stronger, we can the breathing to make more the breathing to support the roof load.
Yeah, if you want to make the hole, make the hole, so you can also make the ceiling to hitting the roof frame and the panels, so looks is like a horse, like a prefab horse.
Inside in the wall panel and the ceiling.
Yeah, you can check. We used the galvanized square tube RHS to use for the column. This one.
See steel.
Yeah, this is from outside to see with the blue colors, and the steel frame can be the dark red, also can be the green, the dark green, and the white color. And we can make it in our factory, and according to your requirements. If you don't want to painting, so you want to choose the galvanized H-type steel or galvanized square tube. So we will do the galvanized H-type steel in our factory, then delivered into the containers to send to your country.
It's one half of it.
Yeah. From the size to see, because I think this customer built the hair concrete wall. So after our H-type steel and the square tube arrive in their country, they will use the truck, a big truck, to take his containers to his seat to begin the column and the beams and the purlins, because he also built the concrete the stairs. So when in the future is very useful.
Yeah, and for this part, if you want to make the brick wall or like the concrete parts, you can talk with us the size of it, and we can to customize the section of this steel structure and to fit your need.
Yeah, because this roof, our customer also choose the design, the extension, the roof, because it will not need the gutters, so the water will through this
Run
roof
down.
and the corrugated to drop on the land directly.
Yeah. And
also without the rain dumping. If you want, we add the gutters and the PVC pipe, so we can also design the gutter and the PVC pipes according to the requirements.
Yes.
So the size, the gutter, we can also do the galvanized and the stainless. Also can do the steel sheet to.
And for now, this is the last one's project, right? And after this, we're gonna to show you about the covering material.
Yeah, from top to see. From top to see, because the main roof use the side panel, so the extension, the customer he can choose the steel sheet to use for roof, because this way will save money.
Saves money.
Yeah, because this way the roof also can connect to the roof panel, so it can also don't connect the main roof panel to use himself.
More picture.
We can also show the more videos. More videos available for our customers.
Yes, and after we check with the more video about our design and the project, we're going to show you about our covering material. We're going to show you more choice you can do, and you can, according to the usage and the building sites, to choose a suitable material for you. Like now, let's check the video first. This one we just introduce you about it.
If you are interested in it, so you can leave your message and the email address. So our colleague will send the video and the pictures to your email as your treat manager on Alibaba.
Yes, and follow us. You will got some more big discounts and coupon.
Yeah, this project we built in Fiji.
Yeah.
The local city of Fiji.
It also with almost half of concrete wall.
Yeah, our customer also bought the shipping containers, the total 2 shipping containers. Our customer is style the bedroom. Yeah, in the future also can make the ceiling to cover the roof frame. Because this project with the many building doors with the red colors, so if you don't need so many rolling colors, so you can send us the message to ask how much with this project. If I don't need so many rolling doors, so our colleague will send you the quotation without the so many rolling doors, and let you know the how much and what budget of your project. Because we just showed the project like this. This project picture. It also because Fiji with the big wind. So when we design, we will according to the city and the country to make the section of the column and the beams. So we design the beams because this warehouse are almost 200 square meter, but they choose the big section columns and the beams, and the printing also use the more thicker and the big size stick printing. So they build the brick on seat from their country.
And the shadow with the red color.
Yeah. Let me show you the next one.
And for the shutter, if your size is small, we can do the manual. And if the size is too big, we suggest you with the electric one.
Yeah, after you finish it, the wall column, so builds the brick on seat. So you can also use the wood to protect your column.
Yeah.
Columns.
Smart way.
This was we already finished the installation from outside to see the many rolling doors with the red colors. Yeah, the inside with the brick and the brick and outside of the brick you can also make the concrete to cover the brick. In the outside you only see with the steel sheets, and you can also choose the sandwich panel. So later we will introduce all our sandwich panels about this project because the customer will use the many cars to take and store it when the people and the workers want to throw it. So this part we also can put a smaller door and the people door. So when the workers don't want to open the rolling door, so he can throw this smaller door to into this project.
Yes, it is more easy. And also, I think they can put the decorate material here. It can make this part more beautiful.
We will show you about our company, the information, because we made it. You can learn more about our company.
Yeah, video of our company.
Yeah.
This is our office.
This is basic.
This is our engineer.
Yeah. This is designing.
Yeah. Every project we're going to make the model for you.
We have worked hard to ensure that buildings and services have impacted on customers and their families, businesses for many years. We would like to build a brand, not only about the steel structure, but also the one-stop service from design to construction. Let our projects blossom everywhere in the world. Our main products include light, heavy steel structures, high-rise buildings, multi-story hotels and office buildings, factories, workshops, warehouses, country houses, light steel villas, prefab houses.
It's a factory
CZ Steel,
and the production line of the each type of steel. It's well.
Professional engineer team, which can make the modern design for you. Have over 5 years experience salesman team, which can help you get and confirm the product.
This is the production line of the sandwich panel, Rockwall sandwich panel.
Which can installation the building on the site. We are ready to offer one station service for all of our customers. All of those factors help us enhance business. We are glad to work together.
We are luxury interior house. We can build a house. Build a big.
This is a raw color. Different joints of sandwich panel. Fail-proof text. project 哪有啦？就是。Okay. Now we're going to show you about the covering material.
Our steel structure building project is almost the ending, so we will introduce our wall panel and the roof panel from the steel sheet to such panel to introduce the one by one. So this time you can follow our company, then look for our colleague and the sales manager to ask for the discounts and of the such panel of our products. So the first one, that will introduce the steel sheet.
Yeah. This one is the steel sheet, and it can be the wall panel and the roof panels, and we can do the different color for you. And for this one, we can do that is galvanized and with the different color, and also with this one you can. It's used for the normal usage. That means the building don't need installation and don't need the fireproof. It's just for the storage or just for the normal factory. It can use with this material, and also it's consider about the building sites. If you make the garage in the America, you can consider the steel sheets. But if you make the garage in the Canada, you may most of customer will consider about the salvage panels. Because it is more insulated and also with this one we also suggest with this is a skylight sheet. The skylight sheet we mentioned before, it can install the window when you have the limited budget, and it's well with the same type with the steel sheets on the roof. It's can be on the roof or the wall panels. We most suggest you with it in the wall panel, because when it's on the roof, maybe they'll have the leaves or other something to cover on it, then it will affect the performance. But if on the roof it is vertical, this above situation won't happen. And for the
this the skylight, so we also have the two types, and the stronger, it's very stronger.
This is the single.
We have the two types. The one is the transparent, and another one is untransparent. So you cannot see the clearly from outside to see. You cannot see. It's very clearly. Yeah. And this one you cannot see. You cannot see anything from the outside, but it can resist the lamp, the sun.
Yeah.
So we have the different colors of the steel sheets. And this one with the blue color, this one with the red color. You can also do the dark green and the white and the other colors. So if you want to know the difference, if you don't know the product and you want to know the difference of our steel sheet and the side panel, so we can tell you about our steel sheet only. 0.5 the millimeter, so it without the insulation. It without insulation, but the price is very cheap. Price is cheap than ceramic panel, but the ceramic panel is the insulation material, so it can keep the more insulated in of your project.
Yes. And after the steel sheets, we're gonna to show you about the sandwich panels. And for sandwich panels, we do have three types of it. And I'm gonna to show you the first one about this one. This one, that is the EPS sandwich panels. This one with you can see the double layer steel and double layer steel. Yeah, and in the middle there is the core material that's with the foam. And also, if you it is good and insulation. Also, if you want to if you want to make it more fail-proof, you can in the event to make it work. It can do that way, and
it also comes with the PE and the PVDF coating to keep the steel sheet is more better. And the top and the bottom we can also put the plastic to protect your steel sheet will not damage when delivering. So when we're delivering the side panel, so we will after product the one pieces, then have no anyone to touch the panels to reduce the damage. So our workers will take the all panels one pieces by one pieces to
container
take into the ship container. Then we will make the good package and so close the door. Then send you the photos and let you get happy. So we will deliver the side panel.
Yeah, if you want to protect better about the surface of panels, you can you can show us about this, and we're going to show you. We're gonna to suggest you to make the plastic clear, and also and for the EPS panels, we can do different the two sheets. We can do different material like this one. This one with this part. This part is steel sheets.
And another part with the
stainless. Yeah. This part is the stainless. And also, if you some customer may want about the aluminum coil, it can work as well.
We will, according to your budget, to recommend and suggest different panels. The EPS is the most popular. So
yeah,
usually we will sell the both sides with the steel sheets. If you want to use for your chicken house, the farmhouse, so we will recommend the inside with the PVC because the PVC
can anti-rust, right?
Yeah. And outside with the steel sheets. The inside with the PVC will be used for your farmhouse. So if you want also in the inside with aluminium or with the stainless, or we can also send you price and let you choose which one is better for your project to choose the right way, to choose the right panels.
Yes. And for these sandwich panels, we do have two type joints. And
from this picture, you can see the thickness is the 17.5 millimeter. 17.5 millimeter. And this type and outside with the steel sheet, and the inside with the PVC
Yeah.
We can also do the roof panels, EPS roof panels with the PVC, the bottom with the PVC. It also can use for the chicken house because the width is the common EPS width is the 940.
950 millimeter.
Yeah.
Yeah, and for the roof panel, it with a carrot on the top, like this.
Yeah. With a carrot kit. This one, EPS panel is the Z-lock, and informing our customer cause the Z-lock.
Yeah, it is no gap in the middle when you make it.
Yeah, if you want to know how to install the EPS panel, so today we will teach you how to install. Please forget this plastic. So if you want to know how to join and install an EPS panel, so we just need to
fix one.
You just need to fix the first panel. After finish panel, so the second panel will join together.
Yeah.
It's okay. Just use the screw to fix the panels to your plane or your steel frame. Will be okay. It's very easy.
Yes. Also, it have another way, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can show. This.
With the common EPS panel, instead with
this one with
the first panel put on the land. Yeah. Then the second panel will join together. It's okay. They use the screw to take the two panels joint part to connect your plane or inside the steel frame will be okay.
Yes.
Also, according to the size of your warehouse or the house, so we can also calculate and suggest the corners and the exact width to fit your panels and keep the whole building with the corners to install the whole panel, all panels. The next one.
We can show you about this one. This one we just show you about a project about the candle project. That's with this material. It is rock wall with the PU verge.
Yeah.
And the rock wall is good and the fair proof. And the degree is the A degree or the B1 degree, and also it can keep fail proof for more than 1 hour, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. About this PO is the king of the panels. This is any size more times, and because the PO is good and is the best good and installation than the EPS, and it can use for the cold room and cold room usually. It's very good, and meanwhile it's with the special joints because it can hide the screw in here, hide it. And with the PU verge panels, it's also with the special joints as PU.
Please see Let's check the raw material of the rock wall panel because they have two types the rock wall. The density is the different. Yeah. So this one maybe with the 100 kilogram per cm. So we also have the one smaller pieces and the one smaller pieces to make the whole panel. And this one raw material also with the whole width is 1 meter. You can check these raw materials are in our factory. This is finishes the wall panel thickness is the 50 millimeter. Outside with the two sides with the steel sheets, and the steel sheets also from the 0.2 to 0.8. But we usually do the 0.5 millimeter.
Yes, and this one with the steel sheets on the side, and the joint part just like the EPS panels.
This will also can with the PVC plastic to keep the steel sheets. This is the loading. And this picture is like this because the rock wall also can be the two types, and the middle is the rock wall, and the both sides with the peel because this type can be installed by horizontal and the same as the peel panel. So, but the price will be expensive than the per rock wall panel. So before you want to know our side panel price, so you can tell us the thickness, what thickness you want, and so what thickness of the steel sheet you need. So we will recommend and. Because the rock wall also the price also according to the different the kilogram of the density. Because we can do the different density.
And the thickness of the steel sheets.
Yeah, and the view and the surface we can also do the different types. And with the more types. We can also do the small wave and the
this one is the small wave.
Also can do
this is big wave.
We will deliver all our panels, so we will use the plastic to keep all the panels will not damage. This is our customer already received our rock wall panel with the roof panel and the wall panels. So this type seems with the lower density because this type the price is very cheap. So maybe don't mind the price. So we will suggest you choose the good quality to match your country. Because if you choose the bad quality when you receive our goods, when you receive the goods you will disappointed. So you will not happy. And when you install your panels, so the workers, the installation team will cost you more.
Okay. This one is the glass wall with the peel salvage panels. The glass wall we can do the three types. One is full glass wall. And also we can do the glass wall with the peel verge. And also you can make the glass wall roll, coil the glass roll as well, and to take with the steel sheets. Take with this one, because the salvage panel is two layer steel sheets, and under the middle is core materials. We suggest you with it on the roof. You can make the flat one you can make the flat one on the on the
surface
underneath on the top of the plane, and to keep put on the screw from inside. And also you can to put on the glass wall roll on the side, and finally put on this steel sheets on the top, and put on the screw, and then it can work. It is good and more cheaper than the finished salvage panels. And also with this one, it has special joints to hide the screw, right?
Yeah, because this one is the first panel. So after you put the first panel,
Put the
screw will dig the first panel to your steel frame or your pudding. So the second panel will
cover it.
Yeah, will join together, so you cannot see any screw from outside.
Yeah.
So this type joints, we can do the per peel panel and do the glass wall with peel panel.
And the rock wall.
We can also do the rock wall with the peel panel.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah, if you want to check the details, so you can let our colleague and our sales manager to send you the samples for free. So now you can click our company website and leave message and get the samples for free.
Yeah.
Because all the samples we send to our customers by free, but it will send by DHL. So you can get it. You can get the samples within 1 week. Almost cost the 3 days. You can receive your samples.
Yes, and you can check with our quantity.
So we also have the different types. So because different types on our catalog, so you can click the our company website and contact our colleague to send you the catalog. You will see and check the many types of our search panel.
Yes.
And you can let them to quote you and give you the best offer. So if you are in the user, so you can check the which type search panel or skill sheet, which one is best for you. So if you are seller and your company is the trading, and you will buy our search panel or skill sheet to resell to your customers. So we will leave the profit, leave the more profit. Consider you are trading. So
sure.
So we will help you to leave the more profit to give you the more to help you get more customers, because after one customers buy your panels, so he will introduce the my customers to buy your search panels.
Yes, and installation.
So this thickness is the 100.
Yeah.
The 100 millimeter. The width also is the 1 meter. The net width is the 1 meter after installation. So if you want to build a cool room or for your partition of the clean room, so we will suggest you choose these few panels for your cool room, because the joints this have two corners. Then the bottom also have two corners, two joined together, have no any gap. So if you want to check the more clearly the picture, so you can select our colleague and our company to send you the catalog with the many different types of side panel with our few panels. So
yes, also with
because we have many samples. If you want to let us send you the samples, the different samples, so you can connect us. So we will send you the for free. Before you want to build a project, so we will ask you about the what size do you need and the what usage, and keep for the storage or for the seafood, and keep the lower temperature. So if you put the equipment to keep the lower temperature and the lower and the degrees, so we will introduce and suggest you choose the right panels. So according to the degrees of your cool room and the clean room, so we will suggest you choose the different thickness according to different degrees. So if you want to build a lower than 0 degrees, so we will suggest a lower than 0 degrees. So we will suggest a lower than 0 degrees. So we will suggest a lower than 0 degrees. So we will suggest
covering material.
Yeah, we will show you about our production line.
It cut by machine. And you can see our workers laid up the panel by manual, and you don't worry about any scratch on the surface. And also you can do the plastic.
And so we can show you about our project with the pure panel by horizontal. You can see it's very can match your country standard, and it can match you. This is my US and American customer bought our pure panels because he will use our pure panel used for the partition wall, because he will have a new project with the steel frame from from me and from our company and buy more panels. This is also our production line because this fuel panel also can do the one side with the foil. Our other EPS panel
foil.
also can with the foil.
It's package.
Yes.
And
Let's check our package.
package video.
A four size with the package, with the plastic package. So don't worry about the panel damage because this panel and the protect is very safe. We couldn't have the over 6 the machines because this year we bought the new type and with the Z-Lock, we Z-Lock the EPS panel, the new machine.
And this panel, we do different color on the two sides. And it is a big wing on the surface.
If you don't know which color we will choose, so we will send you the more pictures to show you and let you know which type colors is more beautiful, so you can choose from our RAL.
Yes. And you can send the chat message to our colleague and ask about the raw color chart.
Yes, this production line for our roof panels. It can with the bigger width and from outside to see with the smaller width and the bigger width.
Also, you can see this one. That is the PU roof. And for this one, you can put on the screw here and also put on this to cover it, just like the wall panel to hide the screw.
Yeah, the other panel also needs the corners. So the next time we will teach you how to install the corners of the panels and the container holes. The price is very cheap. So you can follow us company and we will send you the
catalog and the price list.
And the corner item and the corner list. You will know how to install your panels, your wall panel and the roof panels and the steel structure buildings. So today our broadcast will be ending. So
Yes,
the next time we will show you more wonderful and the surprise.
Yes.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Thank you. Thank you for watching.
So much.